Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Wednesday. Yesterday we had highs in the 80s and 90s across the area. I think we have more low to mid 90s today. Even though this still shows upper 80s and low 90s, I think this might be a bit on the cool side, with the exception of Topeka, because I did make that official forecast. But everywhere else, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a little bit hotter in several areas, including possibly even mid 90s in Manhattan, even though it's showing low 90s. So be prepared for that. The UV index today, even though we will have mostly sunny skies, is at an 8, so 20 minutes of burn time if you're not protected, and just still a little bit of haze, very similar to the past couple of days. Not much different. So we're going to be looking at that opportunity for potential of haze and maybe a little bit reduced as far as the air quality is concerned. I can't rule out a brief shower thunderstorm this morning, but for the most part it's dry and we're sunny by this afternoon. We'll do it again tomorrow morning. An isolated chance for a shower thunderstorm, but most of the day will be dry, and we're not really going to see a whole lot of impacts from that. Maybe some strong winds, but lightning and brief heavy downpours are going to be the primary concerns. We're still uncertain on exactly where the storms will be. When is a little bit more certain. It's mainly going to be in the morning, not necessarily at night, although some areas may start to get some rain after 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, mainly tomorrow. I don't expect it to be the case this morning, but obviously monitoring that over the course of the next couple of days. So through Friday, yeah, there's some differences still. I'm just not seeing much in the way of any of these models really being very accurate at all. I just don't see it, but we'll have to continue to monitor both the morning hours of today and tomorrow. Just leave it at that. I think the better chance of rain does come in over the weekend as a cold front begins to approach the area over the weekend as well, Saturday night, and then that stalls out near our area, giving us a couple of rounds of showers and thunderstorms to begin the work week. So Sunday night through Monday night, and then again a Tuesday night where temperatures will be a bit on the cooler side in the mid to upper 80s. So for the next 8 days, we are looking at total rainfall, getting at least a quarter inch worth of rainfall, at least a half inch from most areas, and the GFS showing about the same, generally speaking. Obviously, there's going to be some areas that are getting more than others compared to the European model. But you get the idea that we are looking at a decent amount of rain for the next 8 days. The bulk of it being over the weekend and early next week. Not necessarily for the rest of this work week, but still keeping an eye on this morning and tomorrow morning in some spots. We have that wetter than normal conditions in the 6 to 10 day outlook, but then dry out with drier than normal conditions in the 8 to 14 day outlook, and we continue the risk for probability of above average temperatures in both the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. So we're looking at heat index values that could range anywhere from mid 90s to as high as 105 as we round out this work week. Really don't expect to get higher than 105 at any point in time through Friday, so it's kind of teetering on that heat advisor criteria, especially for Friday, which would likely be the hottest of this work week for these next 3 days. The bottom line is stay hydrated. No matter if it's 93 or 98, it's still going to be very hot. You still want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, limiting your outdoor exposure. And then, of course, as always, keep an eye on the radar for these next 2 days. But, of course, keep an eye on the forecast on a daily basis for those relatively higher, but still not very high, relatively high rain chances Saturday night through early next week.